been picking up a few facts on my visit here at the Barcelona Motor Show. For example, did you know that the average car will carry just 1.2 passengers on a typical journey? That the cars in Europe spend around half their time travelling only 20 miles a day? Or that a car will spend on average 90% of its time either stuck in traffic jams or parked somewhere? Now, when you start to think about those facts, you think that there must be a huge market out there for a special type of vehicle. A tiny little car that can carry just 2 passengers and a bit of luggage. A car that's small enough to park in the tightest of spots. One that's very economical and cheap to run. And as a bonus, one that's good to the environment too. Surely a smart manufacturer would be able to figure that one out.
What we're really trying to do is to change the face of city mobility, if you like. We realise that there are lots of problems with driving cars around cities, but on the other hand that people still want to have a car, so we're trying to build a car that will solve some of those problems.
And when you talk about we, who are you talking about? Who's actually developing and making the vehicle?
We're a joint venture, we're called Micro Compact Car. We're 51% Daimler-Benz, or Mercedes-Benz as it's better known, and 49% SMH, which is the owner of the Swatch brand, amongst others.
And that's very strong in the design, that Swatch influence, isn't it?
Very big marketing influence from Swatch, yeah.
Where will the car actually be manufactured and made?
We're building it in France, in Lorraine, a place called Hambach. We're building a special factory to build it there, and that's going to go into production in autumn of this year.
Now, I know that you're talking very much with the smart car about lifestyle, about improving the quality of life and also the environment. Have you carried that through into that ethos through into the development and the building and to the manufacturing?
Absolutely. I mean, we always say that the environmental process has to start with production and go through to what the car's using in the way of fuel on the roads. I mean, it'll have a very low fuel consumption. What we're doing on the petrol 60 to the gallon or on the diesel 80 to the gallon. But at the same time, even on the building site in Hambach, we're making sure that we look after natural resources.
How can we expect the vehicle to be priced when it goes on sale? And when does it go on sale?
Right, it's going on sale in continental Europe in March '98, so not too long to wait now. It's going to be priced around 16,000 Deutschmarks, which I'm not sure of the exact rate.
£7,500.
That, yeah.
The other question is, will we be able to get it in the UK?
We're looking at other markets very seriously at the moment. We're looking at the USA, the Far East, and other markets like the UK and Scandinavia. So we'll be deciding later this year. At the moment, we're concentrating on continental Europe, but
would you like to see it there, being a Brit yourself?
I personally would, yes, very much. I should bring my Swiss registered one over anyway, yeah.
Who do you think is going to buy it?
The kind of focused target groups are like singles and dinks, I would say. They're quite important for us, but we also see a lot of potential with families that have more than one car in the household. Another interesting group for us is like retired people, where perhaps the kids have moved away from home. They do longer journeys by plane and train, but they want to be mobile in the city. And we've got planned for the end of '99 a hybrid version, which combines electric and diesel. So I think there'll be quite an interesting market for that.
And what kind of speeds are we going to be able to get to in our smart car?
It could go very fast, but we're limiting it electronically to 130 kilometres per hour. Whatever that is in miles.
It's enough for anyone, I think, though.
I mean, it's basically going to be in the city, so we think that's a reasonable thing to do, but it's very sporty to drive.
And how many are you hoping and planning to sell?
The capacity of the factory is 200,000 per year, so we'll be up to that by about 2001.
So we could be smarted out all over the place by the next century.
Yes. Is that an order?
My sister wants one. I think you're going to, she's 16 and she's really keen, so I think you're going to have, the younger people definitely. But
I think so. Yeah.
I'd be tempted.